trading for Luka Doncic midseason. Some even had LA heading to the NBA Finals, including one of our resident Laker fans. Take a listen.
I'm a Lakers fan. What the hell do you think I'm going to say? No, they can't. Lakers of the field, I'm taking the Lakers. Any given night, we got the best two players on the court in LeBron and Luka. And, oh, by the way, don't sleep on AR-15. The way that this team is playing right now, the momentum that they have going into the postseason, they know who they are. They all understand their roles. They know how to start in their respective roles. And then Luka Doncic has something to prove.
If they meet Oklahoma City in the playoffs, Oklahoma City's beating them in 6.
I just want to re-rack this in a month and a half when we get to the NBA
You can re-rack
Finals.
this. I'm not even an Oklahoma City fan.
2 months, my Lakers in the NBA Finals. I just want to re-rack this and say Freddie Coleman was doubting us.
I just want to say that didn't age well, but we've all been there, okay? We've all been there. Our fandom gets the best of us.
That was the second ISO shot you had this show. Is that not correct? Isn't that the second time? The second time?
What, did I have a single shot?
I'm just asking the single shot. Isn't that the second time you had that today?
Yeah.
I'm just asking.
I don't decide that.
You sure?
Yes.
Sure.
I'm not the executive producer of the show. I just come up and work, okay? I'm not a decision maker.
I'm just saying.
Appreciate you giving me a little
cover.
cover.
I'm sorry, Stephen A.
Appreciate you. I see what you're doing right there. Give me a little bit of cover.
Yeah, because you need it. Because you need it with that damn prediction. What's up?
Okay.
Explain
Listen,
yourself.
man, I'm a Lakers fan. What do you expect me to say? That my team
This is
was
what I
gonna
want to
not
know.
go
You
to the
don't need to
finals?
defend yourself. I want to focus on what actually happened. A lot of Lakers fans are waking up right now. They're distraught. Their team went home in 5 at the hands of the Minnesota Timberwolves. They're expecting to win this series in the first round. Okay, just settle down, Stephen A. You're out of control today. Canty, who should Lakers fans be most upset at this morning?
I don't know, Molly, and that's why I'm so frustrated, because it's been one and done for 3 of the last 4 postseasons for LeBron James.
Yes.
So I can't absolve him of blame. I'm looking at Luka Doncic, all of the blow-bys last night. He had 9 blow-bys last night, which is the most for any player in any single postseason game this year. And then I'm thinking about JJ Redick and the substitution patterns and the lack of adjustments. Kind of reminds me of the criticism of the old Lakers coach in Darvin Ham, but we're not going to go there. And then we keep talking about the deficiencies when it comes to the roster, particularly the front court. And so I got to look at Rob Pelinka. So, Molly, to answer your question, I don't know the answer. I don't know who to blame, but I'm frustrated as a Lakers fan.
I do, based on everything you just said. Every damn body. How about that? Yeah, I mean, everybody. You didn't miss anybody. I mean, now, I am not going to blame the marvelous Jeannie Buss. She did her thing. You understand what I'm saying? She gave the okay. They went out there, and they got another star. It's Tinseltown, the whole crew. We're not blaming them here. Rob Pelinka is running basketball operations. This is what they like to say. We applauded him for the Luka deal, which was gift wrapped to him. Didn't require any work on his part because he got the call. You understand? Do you want Luka? Okay, well, I mean, damn. You know, do you want $1 million? Do you want $10 million? Is that what you want? I mean, how hard is that? You had to work for it. You got that on your own, and it got him an extension. So we got to, not that I'm knocking Rob. I think that Rob, I got faith in Rob, but you know what the bottom line is? You look at the roster around the Los Angeles Lakers, it was challenging. We weren't feeling that way when Austin Reeves was balling and they looked like they had a big 3. We weren't feeling that way walking into this series, but considering how Minnesota humbled them. Okay, and then when you speculate about Golden State, let's say, for example, if Golden State was going up against them, there was a lot of people that saying they would have picked Golden State. Why? Because Golden State can shoot all over the place. And you would have had those guys running Luka up and down the floor, and it would have been problematic. People were saying stuff like that. So Minnesota showed you a different way to beat them. So evidently there's a myriad of ways to beat this team. That's problematic, too, and I don't think that could be ignored.
See, Molly, see, the reason I'm so pissed off is because I came into the postseason with hope.
Another Lakers fan, in case people...
101 Lakers fan. I came into this thing with hope because I saw how this team performed post-Luka trade. I saw the energy they exerted on the defense end. See, I knew they could score. That, like, when you got Luka and LeBron and all that, I know, like, scoring's not going to be a problem. See, where they got me, where they reeled me in, was on the defensive side.
You saw those glimpses.
I saw the energy that the Lakers played defensively. And see, that told me right there, damn it, we got a shot. We got a shot in the postseason because if you play defense in the postseason, defense wins championships. And so, and then now you look at this opening round against Minnesota. Nobody can stay in front of guys. Nobody can get rebounds. Our coach don't know how to make adjustments. And so my mind is just all flustered. And I'm in a place now where it's like, I'm questioning everybody. Because I don't know where we go from here as a Lakers fan right now. Luka, like, we about to drop the bag on Luka. Damn it, you can't be the face of the franchise being a one-way player. I'm sorry. Because at the end of the day, when you're a Lakers fan or you're a part of the Lakers organization, only one thing matters: championships. Nothing else matters. Luka got to get his behind in shape. What is LeBron going to do? He's 40. What is LeBron going to do at this stage in his career? Damn it, like Austin Reeves, I'm sorry, you got to go. You got to go. Rui Hachimura, like all these guys got to go. Because we got to have assets to bring in better athletes, bigger people onto our roster if we're going to have any shot of maximizing Luka Doncic going forward.
Well, that's where the challenge arrives. Because what assets do you really have available to go out and get something in return? You know, we do for
we got like we have multiple needs.
Listen, you got multiple needs. Number one. Number two, getting back to Nico for a second. Do you realize one of the things we haven't brought up is that Nico saved the Dallas Mavericks franchise $250 million? Because by virtue of him, but so much more. So if you're looking at it from that standpoint, you saved yourself about $250 million. Can Rob Pelinka say the same? You can't knock them for taking Luka. Luka's a global iconic superstar brand that's 6 years younger than Anthony Davis, right? So because he's 6 years younger, you're looking at it, but in the same breath, even though the investment that they have to make in him won't be $350, it'll be more like damn near $75 to $100 less. The bottom line is you're still talking about a $250 million investment in Luka Doncic, and when you see what a liability he is on the defensive side of the ball, combined with the fact that he holds the ball and the pieces that you have around him don't necessarily know how to feed off of that advantageously, where does that leave the Lakers?
I'm glad you went there with the front office of it all, Stephen A. Smith, because I'm not too sure that we can absolve Rob Pelinka in all of this. I get that everybody was so excited, me included, when the Lakers made this move for Luka. But when you see a deal that feels too good to be true, more often than not, it usually is. And I keep thinking about how disappointing this season is with them losing, getting gentlemen swept by the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And how about how LeBron
And that's exactly what happened last year, a gentleman's sweep with Anthony Davis. I'm just going to game this out for you, Stephen A. Smith. A part of why you made the trade is because you wanted to believe that Luka could have an impact on soon in lieu of something that he could have done.
I don't know about that because I think the only person that would have been out there potentially to some